Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I want to introduce myself. My name is Fitratul Lailia. I'm from Class Hotel and I want to presentation about country. Country will I presented is France. The first I want to tell you about location and little history about French. French Republic or France is a country whose metropolitan territory is located in Western Europe and also has various islands and overseas territories located on other continents. The French often refer to metropolitan France as a hexagon because the geometric shape of its territory. France is a unitary semi-presidential republic. Its main ideology is contained in the Declaration on the Rights of Humans and Citizens. Next, I want to tell you about culture in France, like local traditional food, local traditional clothes, custom, and belief. In this, I want to tell you about local traditional foods. The first, there is ratatouille. This culinary originates from the Nice area, so it's often referred to as ratatouille niçoise. Consists of various kind of vegetables. Generally, this dish is eaten with rice. And next there is bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse, this culinary originated from the city of Marseille, France, taken from the word of boulabir, which means stew, and abassir, which means limited soup. And the third, there is croissant. Although available in other countries, French croissants are a little different. The aroma and the flavor of the butter is too strong. It is perfect to enjoy with a cup of coffee, cup of tea, cup of milk, with relaxing in the afternoon. After local traditional food, I want to tell you about local traditional clothes. Traditional French country dress is mantova. Mantova is traditional dress that is commonly worn by queens in France. This mantova features with long skiffy, cuff sleeves, and the oversight is usually pulled back over the hips for exporting the lower shirt. And next there is the incredible at Merveilleuse, where this traditional garment used by aristocrats to show their opulence. After local traditional clothes, I want to tell you about another culture in France, like custom in France. In French culture, parents who succeed in raising a child who is outstanding, dignified, and respected will get a kind of starting family called La Médaille de la Familia Française. New Year in France, called La Rentrée, is held in September. During the New Year, several activities are also started, such as the school year to the initial tax calculation of a business. At the present, France is more widely used in several countries in the African region than in France itself. People living on the border between France and Italy prefer to use Italian. Typical French food. It is not that there are about 2 food recipe books published in France every day. After custom, I want to tell you about belief in France. Religion in France vary according to secular principle. Its diversity can be attributed to the state adherence to freedom of religion and freedom of thought, as granted by the 1789 Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. Religion in France in September 2020 is Christian 52%, no religion 40%, Islam 5%, Buddha 1%, Jewish 1%, other religion 1%. The major religion practiced in France include Christianity, about 47 overall. Of all denominations include Catholic, various brands of Protestants, Eastern Orthodox, Armenian Orthodox, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Hindu, and Sikh among others, making it a multi-confessional state. And next, I want to tell you about the popular tourist destination in France. The first, there is Verdun George Cange. Verdun that provide beautiful view of France. This place called the European style Grand Canyon. Georges Verdun, or better known as Georges du Verdun, is located in the south part of France, precisely between Alpes de Haute Provence and the Var. Second, there is Arc de Triomphe. Monument Arc de Triomphe is just one of fantastic sight in Paris. This monument is in the center of Place Charles de Gaulle. The third, there is Eiffel Tower. Everybody I think know is Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was built using 10,000 material and 7,300 tons of which was iron. And the fourth, there is Basilica of Sacred Heart of Paris. Basilica Sacré-Cœur is often referred of Basilica of the Sacred Heart, which means the Basilica of Sacred Heart. And the tourist icon in the Montmartre area of the Basilica is built to honor 58,000 victims of the French-Russian War. And next, I want to tell you about unique habit of people in France. There is all about breed, little government, chivalry is a way of life, kiss me quick, communal solidarity, negative vibes, shipping instead of splitting, no skitless at the pharmacy, paper or plastic bag, and the last, our long late. And next, about people or figure in France. The first, there is Joan of Arc, King Louis, Voltaire, Marie Antoinette, Napoleon Bonaparte, Victor Hugo, Marie Curie, Alfred Dreyfus, Charles de Gaulle, Jean-Paul Sartre. Next, I want to tell you about little information about the popular figures in France. The first, there is King Louis, born on September 5, 1638. Louis was a French king who was crowned on May 14, 1643, when he was toddler. And the next, there is Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte was a French military general, the first emperor of France, and one of the greatest military leaders in the world. The last, there is Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc is a hero of the Revolution from France. Died after dying by burning. She was 17 years old when she joined the French force in the 100 Years' War against England. Thank you, that's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.